Okay, now that brings us to our first gate kept secret. Choose first gate kept secret. It's just Harmony Bloom. Now, some people might already know about Harmony Bloom, but it seems like there's a decent amount of people that don't. Niggas will join Patreon and ask me to do a tutorial about it. Y'all will comment it, and it's like, I don't always like explain how to do it, and I've almost never like showed you how to link it up in Patcher to actually get it set up. So that's what we're gonna do today. From start to finish, I'm gonna show you how to like boot up the Harmony Bloom so you can use it to make really cool ARPs in your melodies and really just like spice shit up in your beats. So the first thing you're actually gonna do is not open Harmony Bloom, right? Because Harmony Bloom doesn't make sound. You need to route its MIDI out through a couple of things that will help it make sound. So it doesn't make sound itself, so you have to route it to something that makes sound, and you need an intermediary tool to do so, and that intermediary tool changes depending on how you actually want to set it up and depending on what kind of digital audio workstation you use. So let's assume you want to do it the way I do it, and let's also assume that you have FL Studio. If you don't have FL Studio, go download it. It's free to use as a demo, and you can also purchase it for a discount using the link in the description below. Super fire stuff, because that discount's not going to be around for much longer, so do grab it if you want like the full paid version. All that yep aside, bro, the first thing you're going to want to do, open Patcher, nigga. And what you're going to want to do from there is then open Harmony Bloom within Patcher, right? And what I like to do is just like link everything first. So from there, you're going to want to open VFX Color Mapper, right? And just like unroute everything for right now, right? And then the last thing you're going to want to do is open up your instrument that you want to like make sound with. So like, let's say let's just stick with Vital. Let's just keep shit simple today. Like, let's just keep it all in one VST, so like everything is like the logic of everything flows, right? So then boom, from here, what you're gonna do is come from FL Studio, drag that little chord, and you're gonna link it to Harmony Bloom. Then from Harmony Bloom, you're gonna link it to VFX Color Mapper, which is gonna route the MIDI into the thing that's gonna create the sound, right? And then boom, we set that up by plugging that chord into Vital or whatever instrument, and then you could even feed it into multiple instruments and get super fancy with it, but we're not gonna talk about that today. Maybe I'll do a video where I have to use Harmony Bloom for every like melody sound that I do, and we'll get like more intricate with it on that day. Let me know if you want to see a video like that, but for now we're gonna keep it simple so that you can actually like start using it right now, and I don't want to like break your brain with like a bunch of shit, right? Then from the instrument, right, you go to FL Studio, right? From FL Studio to FL Studio, that's just the logic of how shit flows, right? So this is how you want it to get set up, but you are not done yet, because if we come here and we pick a sound in Harmony Bloom and we try to play it, nothing happens. You can see that we're playing in Patcher because it lights up, but nothing's happening. And that's because you have to finish setting up your routing, right? So you're gonna wanna come into Harmony Bloom, click this little wrench thing up here, and then you're gonna wanna set your out port to 0 in the settings tab, right? So you've got that set up, and then you gotta do one more thing, because you still won't be able to make any noise, right? Boom, you gotta come into Harmony Bloom, and you gotta select this little piano thing down here, which basically just means that like notes will trigger the sequences and stuff. So now when I press it, boom, there you go. Harmony Bloom creates a MIDI pattern that it routes out to the thing that creates sound, and you have sound, right? Technically, that's all you need to do, but you're not actually done setting up Harmony Bloom yet, because if you want things to be in key, you also have to set some of these parameters too, right? Now it all depends on what you want to do. So today's example is kind of only one use case, because there's like literally millions of use cases and like scenarios in which you could set this up. So I'm going to show you one, get in there and practice, and it'll begin to make sense as you go. So the first thing we need to do is figure out the key of our beat, right? So let's go ahead and play, and then I'm going to use an app on my phone called Auto Key, which is going to help me find the key of the beat. E minor, right? Gas. Now I hate E minor, so I'm gonna bring everything down 1 to E flat or D sharp. But now we know that it's in D sharp or E flat, so we're gonna come back into Harmony Bloom. We're gonna set the key to be D sharp or E flat, and then you're gonna wanna keep it on preset on switch. This is really important, because if you randomize anything or if you switch the preset, it will usually reset all of these parameters that you set. But if you select keep on preset switch, it activates that. And then make sure that add to global randomization is not selected, so that if you randomize anything using these dice buttons, which just helps you generate more unique patterns patterns basically, that it doesn't switch your key settings, because it's really important not to switch those unless there's a specific reason that you want to do that. So boom, we know that we're in the minor scale and we're pretty melodic with this melody. So I think like minor sevenths would sound pretty good. So I'm going to go minor seventh here and then make sure that that's locked as well. So boom, and it's not set to add to global randomization. So we should be good there. It's not highlighted. And then boom, we're going to come here and we're just going to select minor seventh here as well. And then again, make sure it's locked. And then boom, you see how remove from global randomization is selected. So you want to make sure that's not highlighted so that when you randomize, it doesn't switch that, right? Boom. So make sure that's not highlighted. And then when you boom, 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 sometimes it will be highlighted depending on what preset you load up or what version of Harmony Bloom you have. So just make sure that if you don't want it to keep switching when you randomize stuff, that that's not checked off. And from there, now when you play notes, it will be in the key of your melody. So let's even just take a listen to how it sounds playing random stuff with the melody we have so far. That shit is fire, like, and it's cool because it keeps it in key no matter what note you play. Now, like, it's gonna sound the best if you play stuff that's in scale and in like the notes of your chord progression and stuff like that, but like no matter what you play is gonna be in key, as long as you have all those parameters set correctly. So let's just do like a cool little pattern ARP thing and then we'll go from there. And I mean, the possibilities are endless, but I'm gonna keep it pushing. You get the main idea, right? You get the main idea. Pretty fire stuff. That's Harmony Bloom.